Hello everybody and welcome back. First of all, apologies on not being around and not getting any content out there. This is going to be a better late than never video on all zombies Easter eggs that are known of at the time of making my video. Been kind of AFK a little bit lately because of dealing with sickness, then the kids got sick, and then the holidays. It's just been kind of a mess. So today we're going to be covering, like I said, pretty much any and all of the current known Easter eggs inside of Modern Warfare Zombies. So without any further ado, let's just hop right in. All right, so first things first, we're going to be starting off with death perception. You're going to get it from this circular statue over an E1. The best way that I found to do this is to hop on top of this tower right here, because you're going to need to climb all the way to the top and you have to fly through each ring in one glide. Like so, all the way to the top. You're going to jump off and you got to time it right. You kind of pull back a little bit, otherwise you'll overshoot it. But the goal is to fly through the first ring, second ring, and the third ring in one single glide. As soon as you do, as always with all of these Easter eggs, you'll hear an audible tone and then a reward portal will open and you will be able to get your can of depth perception. All right, for the next one, we're going to be doing speed cola and you're going to be going to zone D2. Whenever you get to this zone, you will need a vehicle for this one. You're going to see a large statue that looks like a bird spreading its wings, but the bird itself is going to be like a ramp. You need to drive up the backside of the bird like a ramp and drive up and over the top. Once you do, a reward portal will open and you will be able to get your can of speed cola. All right, now we're going over to zone C3, and this one's going to be just inside of the tier 2 zone of the threat levels. You are going to need a Molotov for this one. You're going to go to this zone and they're right next to some apartment buildings. There is a campsite and you're going to need to light the campfire on fire with the Molotov, and once you do, the reward portal will open and you will be able to get your free can of Juggernog. All right, next we're going to be heading over to zone H7 for PhD flopper or flop. You're going to be going to Shaheen Manor. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. You're going to get up on the roof of it and you're going to climb all the way on top of this pergola right here. Once you're on top of the pergola, all you got to do is run and jump into the pool. Once you do, the reward pool will pop up and you'll be able to get your can of PhD flopper. I've heard some people say you have to dolphin dive, and I did not do it in this video clearly, and it worked just fine. So just jumping into the pool works great. All right, next we're going to be doing quick revive, and it is at zone H4 on the highway on this part of the map. You're going to come up to this spot right at this street sign, and you're going to see another street sign off in the distance. You're going to stop. You're going to hear that sound underneath the sign, and then you're just going to gun it to the next sign. I don't know if some people have said you don't hit anything or anything like that. Just get there and get to the next sign as quickly as possible, and once you do, the reward portal will pop open like normal and you'll get your can of quick revive. That way you can revive teammates faster, heal faster after you take damage. So next we're moving on to stamina up, and that is going to be located in zone D7 inside of this building. There is another building in the area that looks just like it. However, the other building has a smaller building right next to it. This one is all by itself. Basically, all you're going to do is you're going to go inside the bottom of the building and you're going to find the staircase, and you are just going to run all the way to the very top of the staircase. As soon as you come out the door on top, then your reward portal will open and you can get stamina up. Next, we're going to be going to zone I3 to get the Deadshot Daiquiri. There is a church on top of the hill in this area, and there is going to be a teddy bear in the top of the steeple. You're going to go out of the window, and on the, I think, southwest or northwest side, you're gonna find a tombstone outside. The best way that I found this to hit the window is to stand on top of this tombstone. You will need a Simtex for this. Stand on top of the tombstone, aim for the window facing east towards the church, and you need to hit a Simtex through the window and explode on the teddy bear. Basically, once you do that, the reward portal will open and you will get you will get your reward of a can of Deadshot Daiquiri. All right, on to our last one involving a soda can. This one is going to be the Tombstone Soda, and it's going to be at zone G8. If you stand on the building that you see me standing on the map right here, you're going to look towards this crane right here, and if this has not been performed yet, you will see a teddy bear sitting on the crane. Best way to do this one is with a sniper rifle because you can zoom in a lot more. Now, I heard a lot of people saying you got to ping it, you got to ping it, you got to ping it. I tried pinging this teddy bear for like 2-3 minutes straight. I could not get anything to work on this until I finally figured out that the best way to honestly do it is not to ping the teddy bear, but is to hold your reticle on it. With a sniper rifle, if you hold your breath and keep the dot directly on the teddy bear, it'll do a jump scare where it'll come like up to your scope, and then once you do that, it will disappear, and that's how you know that you did it correctly, because you'll hear the reward sound and the portal will pop up, and you will be able to get yourself a can of Tombstone soda. All right, the last one that has to do with any of these little interaction type Easter eggs is going to be this one. This one is called Pay Respects. It is a gravesite located at this area of the zone 3 of the map. Whenever you're flying into it, you're gonna see a flag, and like it's kind of like a square area or a rectangular area. You're gonna fly in, you're gonna see this flag. Somewhere in that area is a little grave. You're gonna walk up to this grave and you will pay respects. Now here's the caveat: whatever gun you have, if it's pack-a-punched, upgraded, anything like that, it will remove all of that. The downside to this Easter egg is that the loot that you get is completely random in the reward portal. So you see there, I had a pack-a-punch level 2 weapon, and I got an uncommon ether tool in return. I've seen people trade in pack-a-punch level 3, level 1, 2, and they've gotten back random. It's a random loot generator. Basically, you can get back pack-a-punch crystals, you can get blueprints or schematics, you can get legendary ether tools. It's completely random. So a lot of people say to do it whenever you're about to exfil, because you're gonna lose your pack-a-punch anyway. So run over there, trade it in, maybe you'll get lucky and get some random loot. I've done it 3 times and I've gotten crap each time so far, so it's not on my priority list for doing any of the Easter eggs, honestly. But it's there. If you ever want to give it a shot, you know where it's at now. Well, there you go, guys. There's a bunch of Easter eggs for you to get a bunch of free cans of perks inside the game. I didn't want to make the video too long. I do have another Easter egg that I'm working on trying to get finished and give you a step-by-step on how to do it. So I'm going to be working on that one to bring out next. I appreciate you guys stopping and watching the video. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit. And again, apologies for not uploading in this whole past week. With life stuff happening, it just wasn't going to happen. I didn't have the time. So I appreciate you guys. Leave a like, leave a comment if you have something or a question or anything like that. I appreciate you guys, and don't forget to check out the live streams. I'm live usually on the weekends. During the weekdays it's sporadic, but with work and kids. But during the weekends I'm almost always live in the evening times or during the day sometimes. But don't forget to sub to the channel for more content like this. I appreciate you again, and I'll see you later in the next one. Peace.